So, what's going on, guys? It's Guts Game here, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are going to be playing around in sandbox, and I basically just kind of want to see what, I guess what's the best tower and what's the best tower upgrade path. And I also have big towers on. I think I want to do is I want to send a bad balloon at each upgrade path for the tower. And I just want to see what has the most pops and stuff. Now I know some towers are meant for smaller balloons. I just kind of want to see what's the best tower. Obviously it's probably going to be like the Sun God Temple or something. But I think I don't want to go that route. I think I want to just see overall what's like the best tower. If it's I kind of just want to see what's like all around a good tower. So yeah, I have big towers on so that way we can kind of like more see Halloween thing. So I think first off, we have to start with the Dart Monkey. We'll do Juggernaut. Okay? So, I guess I have this on as round 1 because some towers obviously might not. I think it's gonna come from this. Okay. And then we'll test we'll see how powerful a tower can be. Like, I don't think this thing's gonna even get, under 20% health, or get, like, take 20% of its health down, because I don't think it's gonna show anything. So, we're gonna just test each tower. So yeah, this is obviously gonna be a bit of a longer video. Okay, and the pops are 1,000. Okay, so we'll keep that in mind. It's around 1,000. So next up we have... Now for this path is more requires other things, but I think we'll just try out... Oh. That's one bad thing about this map. Maybe I don't do it on this map, I don't know. Let's see how it does. So this is obviously... So we'll give it the benefit of the doubt. We'll use its ability. Does it take any damage? Any damage sign? No, and how many? It did 2,000, so this is beat the Juggernaut so far. Okay. So this obviously requires a lot of more towers. So now we see the Crossbow Master. Now, honestly, I think this will be pretty good on it. Because all of its hits are critical, so let's see what happens. Honestly, maybe I think we should probably have it, like, at the 2 thing. Like, F2. Oh, it did damage. That's already better than the rest. It's still going. Look at its range. It's still going. Now, you can get 2 Crossbow Masters if you have the Monkey Knowledge, so I think we'll actually give that a try. So, how many pops did it get? A whopping 7,000. So now we're gonna actually have to. So we'll do the 2 Crossbow Masters because technically you can, and I think they work better together. So we'll just see how powerful these things are. Oh, we want to test each tower to its limits. I'll even be nice and I'll give them the quick shots. Okay, they've already done damage. Done more damage. Wow. Now, at a certain part, it's gonna lose the 1 Crossbow Master. Oh, they might actually top this. Oh. All critical. Oh, he gets it back. So, 10,000 and 8,000. Wow. But this is because this has more of a range. Okay, so they're pretty much all around probably the best Dart Monkey Tower path, so you might want to go for that. Next up, we have the Glaive Lord. And it's probably best to go for the bottom path normally to hit everything. But if you have a village, probably go the middle path because then you can shoot faster. So we'll do that since I do have the middle path. But let's just, for now, we'll test out just how powerful just a regular glaive lord is, and we'll send it up against a bad balloon. Now the reason I'm doing that is just because it takes a lot of, it uses up a lot of hits, so, it gives just basically something that we can go off of. Oh, it did damage! Wow, I was not expecting that, to be honest. It did even more. This is like, probably, oh, this did about the same as 2 crossbow masters. And it's affordable. But I think where it falls short is its damage, or its range. If we gave it the wrong long range. So it just did 15,000. Wow. So now let's see. Okay, so if we take that. Okay, now let's. So I think this is more meant for like smaller balloons. See, watch. If we send, I don't know, 100. We'll do 100 red balloons. Wait, did that just hit that from there? Oh, it's gonna do that, but look at that. And when let's do yellow balloons. See how it starts to speed up? Look at that. So it did that. Let's go to the max round, okay? And we'll do like however much, 999. Okay, my max round or something. Or no, let's do 100. I'm trying to push each of the towers to its limits. Oh no. So let's just do what around 100 red balloons look like. And it defeated. Blue balloons. So they go faster because it's green balloons. See how it does much better against all these smaller type balloons? Oh. But then it falls short and misses 1 red balloon. We'll give it to them. That won't really matter. So, did I do green balloons or yellow balloons? I think I did. Oh, but then it goes. But then because this is faster, so yeah. See, so it's starting to black balloons. How's it doing? And then it lets up buy a lot more balloons. Okay, purple balloons. See, look at how many balloons it's let by now. We should probably, like, give our lives to, like, the normal, like, we'll say 100, but... So let's see how many lives it lets by. 86. Is this gonna kill us? It might. Okay. White balloons. It might let us. So yeah, it's basically better against smaller type balloons. So we'll give ourselves 100 again. We'll sell this guy. He only did a total of 3. Well, we can't really. Okay, next up we have the karma charge. We'll send. Oh, we only want 1. Okay, and then we will now send. Bad balloon. Oh, it's going from that way. Okay. We'll even give it the benefit. Okay. There, its ability. Look at that. It's like a weird, like, looking thing. So it's done damage. Look at that. That's actually really sick. It shoots very fast. It did 11,000 pops. Was that more than the glaive? I think the glaive lord did 15,000. So that's a no-go for that. Next up we have, I think this is Moab Domination. So let's see how this does. So we'll send a bad balloon, but it's actually going to come from there. Oh, we want it to come from there. The only reason I have the village here is just to buff these guys a little bit, but let's see. Oh, it causes it on fire. Okay. Okay. So I think it has the longer. It for some reason can still see them. Do you see that like passive ability looking thing? It's just gonna pop this? How many pops did it do? 7. It is better against Moabs. So for late game strategy, I would have to say go for Moab domination. But I feel like Glaive Lord's also a good way to go. Next up, this is actually gonna just... Okay, we'll sell that. Next up, we have the bomb shooter. We have Balloon Crush. So, we will see how well it does. Oh my gosh, it takes that. Oh, come on. So, let's see. Maybe it does better against smaller balloons. I don't see any damage yet. And I don't think it doesn't have that big of a range either. Whoa, that's not good. Okay. So we'll see. So let's see. How does it do against maybe smaller balloons? So I think we'll work our way down until we can figure this out. Oh, it froze it. And then just it repeatedly attacks this. This is pretty powerful. Look at that. I think its buff is when it can freeze balloons and just repeatedly attack us. Look at this. So, okay. And that got 400. Okay. Let's re-put that down. So that seems like a good buff. Let's resend the DDT buff in the right way. Oh my god, look at that. So he basically can just freeze a balloon and just repeatedly attack this. But for late game strategy, I don't think this tower it becomes that useful. Oh, did he pop it? He popped the DDT. So it's basically, so let's see about his OMG. Because I think the problem is his buff is where he can freeze balloons, but he can't, but BADs can't be frozen. Then again, it's also not the right round for them. So DDT is gonna go slow. But I still think if he gets one hit off of them, he freezes them. It's all up to can he pop his OMG. And if he can't, then you have to keep going down. See, the thing is he can freeze him off the screen. He's already got over 1,000 pops. I think he's the only ones of the bomb tower that have that advantage where they can just immediately like just freeze the balloon and pop it. Just like because he can just basically the balloon can't go anywhere because each hit is freezing the balloon. It takes a while to pop this though. I think honestly he would win, but this is just taking too long, so I'm just gonna do the faster. There we go. Now this should go faster. This is still taking forever. How long does this last before it goes? So yeah, it doesn't last that long. How much damage did he do? It didn't show any signs of damage by the looks. Okay, it did. Never mind, it was about to pop actually. So what if we redo this? Yeah, honestly, I think he would. We'll give it to him. He can pop his OMG. It just takes forever. So, okay, that's Balloon Crush. So let's see. Let's go against the next thing. So that's gonna be Moab Eliminator. So is this actually good against Moab type class player? So we'll see. We'll do the ability. Let's see. So he doesn't have that. Oh, he's already done that much damage to a bad one. Okay. And he's relatively cheap, so we'll keep doing this. He's doing pretty good. How's his range? His range is okay. He popped the BAD. He got 20,000 pops. And the Moab Crush could not even pop it. So, that's pretty good. So far, he seems to be an elite of the bomb shooters. And finally, we have the bomb blitz. So now this tower, I believe if you lose a life or something, it like will destroy anything below its OMG. So we'll have to keep that in mind. But this has recursive buses, so let's see what's happening. Oh my gosh, for a second I thought I accidentally skipped 2. So, honestly, I think we should play to his strength. This guy cannot take out a bad balloon. He does very little damage to it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna like we've been doing with everything else. We're playing to their strength, to their strengths. So let's see. So anything below is zone G. So below is zone G. So let's see against a zone G. Okay, let's see this. Something should happen when he does. So look at that. He's done damage already. Yeah, recruits and cluster helps a lot. Cluster bombs. Isn't it the top route that gives something better? Let's see. Let's look at the upgrades. No, that's frag bombs. So yeah, that's probably a good upgrade path for that. So he got 2,000 pops over that. But let's watch what happens. I think something happens if a Zone G or anything lower gets by. I think it instantly destroys it. What happens if we're sending another Zone G? Okay, we lose the lives. And then let's give ourselves like 200, 2,000. So we'll give this guy a chance. So then we'll also send down a DDT so that way we can see what happens. Okay. Well, let's see that again, but with, oh. What's it do? Another DDT? Oh, that's why. Let's send in another DDT. Incoming. So, overall, I would say Balloon Crush is probably the best. That or Moab Eliminator. Actually, no, I meant Moab Eliminator, my bad. Next up, we have this. Now, this has a passive ability. Watch. He can shoot fireballs at things before they even get into range. How big is his range? That's the problem, though. His range is so small. He's already done pretty good damage to it, though. Let's bring our lives back up to 100. Look at that. And he does get... He popped it. Oh, okay, I see. We'll just bring it back up the life to 999. So now, okay, he got 37 pops from just that. So we'll redo that. Okay, and we'll see if what happens when it goes against him, because you'll still have those fireballs. Okay, because he can attack anywhere on the map. Did we? Oh yeah, duh. We're going in order. I was like, I thought we forgot to really quick, and I was like, no, we haven't. I popped it. He doesn't really have a targeting option, so overall, he has 38,000. Next up, we will try... Well, let's replenish our lives. Next up, we have Super Maelstrom. We'll give him the ability. We will use this as much as possible. Okay, he's done damage. This ability is really good for him. Next up, ability for ×3, I think, right? I think this is pretty good for, like, non-Moab class balloons. Can I see what the upgrades are? And we will remove the balloons. So next up, he has only 5,000 pops. Okay, so let's see. What does the upgrade say? covers the area in a storm of blades. Okay. So honestly, for late game, this tower may be cheap, but his ability is good for smaller type balloons. But when it comes to more non-smaller balloons, like once it comes to more Moab class balloons, this tower is not good to use. Next up, we have the tax zone. Honestly, I think we should give this guy faster shooting just because it looks cooler. I mean, it's fair because half the time probably would do this. Okay, let's see. How does this do? He's done damage. Much faster than this is much better than the Super Maelstrom, to be honest. Is he still popping it? No, he was. He has the long range tack, I believe. More tacks. No, he doesn't. That's Super Maelstrom. So overall, this guy has 9,000 pops. So probably the first best would probably be the top path. I think it's, what's it called again? Inferno Ring. It's a bit more expensive, but for early game strategy, Super Maelstrom or the tax zone. Next up, we have the Ice Monkey. Now, I think for this, I don't know how this is gonna go, to be honest. I've never seen this tower. I don't normally use ice towers, so let's see what happens. I don't know what's gonna happen. You can't really freeze this, so I don't know if you can do damage. We'll give him a deep freeze. Honestly, I mean, despite my personal opinion about the Ice Monkey, let's just see. Okay, he only got 90 pops. I really don't think it's gonna matter, but let's just see against red balloons. Oh, we'll do 100. 100. And we'll see what's gonna happen. So he seems to pop them. And I feel like if it was a straight shot, he would probably pop all of them. So this guy's good for those type of pops. He has around 140, but those were like the red. So overall for smaller balloons, if you want to use the Ice Monkey, I would go for the top route for that. Next up, we have Absolute Zero. We will now. I think this is bigger radius because of larger monkeys. Only reason I'm doing this is so that way we can see. So let's see. You send up this. I don't think that's... Oh. That's not good. This guy has some pops. I was like, why aren't they spawning right? That's because we had so many, we only want one. Now we send in a bad balloon. Okay, let's see what happens. So I feel like this would be more of a support tower. I don't think it's going to do that well. I don't think it's even getting pops. It's not getting pops. So let's see against balloons that can be frozen. No, we want... Oh, that can't be frozen. Nope. I was just going to do... Okay, I'm just going lower and lower, to be honest. That's how bad this is. Moab? Can it pop Moabs? No. Ceramics. Ceramics. Is it popping it? It's popping it. So basically, any non-Moab class balloons. Honestly, that's probably a pretty bad path unless you have another tower to support it. Next up, we have the Icicle Impale. So this one I feel like is more of an attack tower. So this one might do better. already way better. But we'll see. We'll put it against a Moab class. No, we'll put it against the normal Moab class. There we go. See, it requires other balloons kind of to help. Next up we have. Oh, I think I sent 2. Yeah, I did. Oh, we will see if this can pop it. So it seems to do better. Anything that it can. Oh, that sucks for it. We did lose some lives. So overall, I would say probably go the bottom route. Next up, Blue Gunner. I think for this guy, we'll see just how well, I guess. I mean, because I think it still pops it, right? I think they still pop it. So this is the Bloons Solver. So yeah, this has corrosive glue, so this should actually be popping this. We'll give this already has glue splatter, so I think the best upgrade for this is probably strong glue, to be honest. So we'll reset this, because for the glue gunner, I feel like he can't just be like up. He needs something else. I feel like otherwise he's not gonna be able to do anything. So we'll see against this. How's he do? So far, so the corrosive glue doesn't seem to be really working. It's not doing any damage, it looks like. So we'll test it on smaller balloons, obviously. So it's still technically, like, going. Oh, but then it loses how much? So we have about 1,000 pops, okay. Next up, DDTs. Oh, that's gonna come from there. No to DDTs. ZOMGs. Alright, a ZOMG. Overall, even with another upgrade path, I do not think this tower is that good. At least not this version of it. It helps in slowing balloons down, obviously, but it needs another. It's not that well on its own, and it's not that good against Moab class balloons. Next up, we have the Glue Storm. So honestly, with this path, if you get Glue Storm, you would want to go up, and you will actually want to get corrosive glue, and I'll show you why. So if we send in, no, not a bad balloon. We'll send in a bad balloon, even though these things can't technically. But all of these glue is actually corrosive, so this should actually technically be breaking this down. What? I don't normally use this tower. So let's use the ability again. How many pops? 41 pops. Let's see against a DDT. Okay, it might have been too fast. Let's retry this against the ZOMG. The ability cooldown, I do have to admit, is pretty good. Now, all this is corrosive too, so... Okay, let's try Moab. So he does have a pretty far range. So far, how many pops? He's only accumulated 103 pops out of all this. Let's try 100 red balloons. Here we go. So this is all corrosive too. So it does better against smaller balloons if you get the corrosive path. Blue balloons. And then ready? See how good that is? I feel like that's much better against smaller balloons. So if for early game, if you is this cheap? How cheap is this? Early game, I would recommend getting the Glue Storm and Corrosive Glue if you want to slow down things and also have them popped, I guess. Next up next up we have the Super Glue. So for this one honestly, I don't think this is just gonna glue. This is supposedly supposed to glue on Moab class balloon. So, I keep doing that. One. So we'll sell this guy. Oh, he already got 1,000 pops though, but that's not what we're testing right now. So So does this actually pop blue? Let's see. I say we'll also give this guy corrosive blue. Now let's see it against the bad balloon. The only reason I'm giving it corrosive blue is just to kind of help it be able to pop balloons. Okay, and then we'll check. So yeah, this is basically what we're kind of doing this whole episode. How long has it been already? Almost 31 minutes, and we've only gotten through primary monkeys. So okay. So this has 2,000 pops. Honestly, against Moab class, let's see it. Let's give it a chance. We'll go against a Moab. We'll give it a chance. It's gone. And it's still being popped. I don't even see anything. So this is pretty good, but I feel like it's actually better on smaller class balloons. We'll go up against this. No, we'll go up against this OMG. We'll see. And it immobilizes things, so right now we can't actually see it. So it popped it. So it does better, it does help. I feel like it just needs another monkey. So honestly, I would say for early strategies, I would go with this. Well, actually, how expensive is it? Because if it's expensive, then that might change. Honestly, it's probably better to go with corrosive blue and glue storm. Super glue is not that good. Okay, next up we have the sniper. So this guy actually can hit global. So first off, we have Cripple Moab. So now, we'll send in a bad balloon. It doesn't even matter. See, oh yeah, I forgot. This isn't gonna help him much because he doesn't have his full potential. I use this guy a lot, to be honest. So what I don't think this is actually fair because he can't do what he's best at. But he's already got 2,000 pops. So what we actually, so we'll actually get rid of this too. I don't know, I still have that. So what we'll do is okay, so we're gonna send, a DDT, I guess. We can't see it right now because the DDT is actually most likely frozen. So, okay, he popped the DDT. I would like to see it, but I don't think we're gonna ever see it, the actual balloon. I feel like yeah, so I use him all the time just to, he's very good early game and stuff, and even late game, except for against the bad balloon, because he can actually he freezes all Moabs. I think it's just Moabs, let's see. Yep, it's only that, but he does bonus damage to ceramics. So he's good. So right now I can't actually see anything. So we'll just send in a bunch of let's just do 100. Okay, and we'll send in ceramics. So he can pop ceramics instantly. So I would go for this guy. I've used him a lot. He's a very good tower. He's good for early game and late game until maybe around 100-ish. Once there starts to be tons of bad balloons, he's good against stopping DDTs. That's for sure. Next up we have Elite Sniper. I'll be right back. sorry. My dad was leaving for work. Okay, so this guy's the elite sniper. We'll send a bad balloon at him. We'll see what he does. Oh, no, no, no. I keep doing that. So I think this guy's more of a support tower, to be honest. Because he just drops, I believe, just money. Yeah, he doesn't, I don't normally go for him. So next up, he's a good tower if you're in need of money. A cheap and affordable tower. So now here's the elite defender. What you actually want to do is you want to, instead of going the top route, you actually want to get, like, I would put down a village and stuff, and you actually want to go shrapnel shot, because that's actually better for this guy, and it helps him a lot. So what we'll do is we'll do this. He shoots pretty fast, and I think a lost life gives him like 4 times attack speed. See, watch. We'll send a DDT at him. Oh, we'll send a couple DDTs at him. Can you not pop them? Stop popping them! Now he just gets 4 times, but he does still attack faster, and the reason it's a little bit glitched is because of the thing. I did kind of mess him up. He wasn't focused on this. He was focused on DDTs. Yeah. But he still pops it, so. He got 7,000, but I don't think we can count that because. Yeah, so so give him shrapnel shot. That's the best, probably, route you can go. So let's just actually see him. Well, oh, it didn't spawn there again. And obviously snipers, I think that all military towers actually have global range. Unless, depending on the path you go for the sub at least. So now for the water towers, it's probably not, should we do those on a water-based map? I don't know. No, because I don't feel like that would still help. That's the one bad thing, obviously, a lot of things are the land. So he has 5,000. Honestly, elite defender is what I normally go along with triple Moab. He gets a lot of pops, especially for early game. Next up, we're going to put down the sub. So now this top path's actually going to go underneath. And honestly, whenever you do this, unless you're trying to like do something, Energizer really just detects camos on it. So I think it's kind of cool because it looks like he's still. So we'll give him at least twin guns or something and airburst darts. Does he not have the upgrades? We'll put down another village right here. Because he can't do really anything then. So now, normally, I'll show you the path that I normally go. After, but this is not really that tower. This guy's more helps reduce ability cooldowns. Honestly, I don't think he's really an attack tower. He's more of a support tower, so I don't think he's going to do any pops, really. I mean, he is kind of, like, this is not really his strong suit, like this. So, honestly, I go for this guy if I need a good support tower. He's not going to get that many pops, really, but. So, next up, we'll get, what's the next step? So, next up, we're going to go for that. And always go, whenever I go for the sub, I always go 2 to the top because they can hit anywhere on the map. And this is preemptive strike. So now, next up, we have this. So he's just going to keep firing at the Moab before you can see it. This is pretty good against, like, lead and stronger balloons. So now, we'll use his ability. Oh, I actually didn't know he was this strong against them. Can he actually take out a bad balloon on its own? And he's cheap, too. Oh my gosh, he might actually just pop a bad balloon on his own. He popped a bad balloon. I didn't know that he could do that at all, to be honest. I was not expecting that at all. Go for this guy. How much is his thing? I don't normally use his 27,000. Honestly, that's cheap, and that's a really good option for early game and late game, as you just saw. So next up, we will go for the bottom route. Now the bottom route is what I normally do. You go all the way to the sub commander and stuff, and it boosts other subs. But you want to go, like I said, to advanced intel. And now we will send a bad balloon at him, because now this guy's gonna be able to. Oh, my bad, I forgot. We're just gonna kind of put like this. I don't know, a dart monkey in range. There we go. Like that's the only way this will actually work, because advanced intel uses other radiuses. So honestly, you need other towers to boost this guy. Anything with advanced intel, but it gives them longer range. Honestly, I think I might. So let's just see before I make my decision. Can he pop it? So this is technically still in the radius of a village. Also, advanced intel does work if there's banana farms near. He might actually pop this. But can he destroy it? He's not going to destroy it. Okay. Only 17. So honestly, for late game, I would go the middle path. I didn't realize it was that powerful, to be honest. Oh, well, so go the middle path, and then the 2 to the top. And then, but yeah, next up we have, oh, I always like to go Grape Shot and Hot Shot because it's just so good. First up we have Carrier Flagship. Now you can actually even put towers on top of these different things. But because of big towers, it's actually going to look like it's like, I don't know. It's acting a little bit, it's a little bit buggy, to be honest. See, it looks like it's, I don't know. But yeah, but it's not normally this buggy. I'm just using big towers so that way, I don't know, you know what we're talking about. Actually, is this getting the radius from that? Let's see. This might actually be getting just, oh, it's not. Okay. We will send up a bad balloon against it. So now these planes are part of this. So this is all on the top tower with Grape Shot on. This is Grape Shot's pretty good. I normally go this path actually. This is the one I normally go, either that or the path. That's what I normally go. But yeah, it shoots incredibly fast and it's good against smaller balloons. And looks like it's doing pretty good against the bad balloon too, with all the help from the planes and stuff. So honestly, that's a pretty good tower. I normally go for that. It shoots incredibly fast. It's pretty good late game. Next up, we have the full middle path. Now, since we have the village, we're just gonna keep this like this, depending on what you have. So actually, I believe, so depending on if he can pop this, we'll send in some other balloons to show you how he does against non-BADs. I think it's basically anything besides BAD, but let's just see how he does. So honestly, he's not that good against the BAD, but this is what he is good at. So if you say send and then you can just literally, he can target up to 3 things. So that's why he's pretty good. He can literally just take a whole anything. I think even his OMG, right? Yeah. So anything below a bat. I think it's only 3, right? Well, let's see. But yeah, so he's good at that. That's how he can get the most pop. He's also a very good late game because there's not just gonna be bad balloons late game. There's also gonna be other things. Next up, we have Trade Empire. This guy's more about making money, I think. I normally use him if I want to make some money. I don't know how he is. He's not that. I feel like he's more of a support tower. But we're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. We're gonna give him the Grape Shot and stuff. Now, do keep in mind that these are not these are all technically level 1. Like, this is what, like, if a bad balloon showed up at round 1, this is what how it would go, like the speed and everything. So it's not really pushing it that much, but I just kind of want to see how many pops it can get against something compared to another. So it got 2,000. Okay, a bit better than the Pirate Lord. I think, like, once again, it's basically, I guess, strong suit would be obviously, like, why can't I speak? Would be making money. I mean, that's actually what it's for. So now this is where things kind of get a little bit crazy. So we're gonna go to the first one, Sky Shredder, and we're gonna, I guess I normally go Spy Plane, but oh my gosh, look at how big that is because of big. So yeah, we'll send in a bad balloon. This is so many darts. This is where things are gonna get kind of interesting. Oh my gosh, it already. Oh. I know it does. Now, the reason that the darts look weird is because of something from the trophy store. I do like, this was the first plane thing that I actually got, too. Because, I don't know, when it said shoots tons of darts and stuff, I thought that was really cool. It's good against, I feel like it's good, I feel like, wait, what's the wing monkey? Oh, yeah, that's it. So, yeah, so I feel like 44,000 pops, I mean, that's pretty good. So next up we have the SAR. So this one has an ability and stuff. You just basically, this plane, I don't think I've only ever used, like, once. So I don't really know what a good upgrade path is for it. I feel like this is better for smaller type balloons. I mean, the only reason it's a pretty big plane, but it's just big right now because of obviously the big towers. So it's only 6,000, and I mean, honestly, I don't think it can do that much more. So sorry, but I wouldn't go that route. Unless you want to deal with many small rooms. Now this tower, this is probably gonna get, like, pop a bad balloon in no time. Probably could pop like 4, I don't know. It's the Flying Fortress, and now it's huge. It's huge in the actual game too. So next up, you guys still doubting which tower is the best? He's already popped it. It hasn't even gotten halfway yet. 1, 2. 2 bad balloons. It can pop multiple things at once as well, as you can see. It has kind of spread out its, like, thing though, so it's kind of struggling to pop things because there's 2. It's still gonna pop them. But the only problem with this is that this is one of the most expensive towers. On hard mode, it costs about 116. Easy mode, about 99,000. I think, unless it might have, my knowledge might have missed something up. But yeah, it's usually how much it is. But obviously, it's good late game. I think it actually popped them all too. I don't know if anything got by. Yeah. I need a drink really quick, so I'll be right back. Oh, okay. So next up we have the helicopter. Now, what you normally want to do is you want to go pursuit for all of these. So we'll also do bigger jets because for this at least, that's what I normally do. So this is the Apache Prime. So if we send this against a bad balloon, now this is normally good for like, it's cheap-ish, kind of affordable. But yeah, as you can see, it's good against smaller balloons and bigger balloons, as you can see. It's a really good tower to have late game. Yeah. So if you're confused and say you want to go only military, Apache Prime is probably a good option. It's good on normally all types of maps. As you can see, it popped it. But what you would want to do is, if you weren't to go the middle route, even just like the thing, you wouldn't actually be able to fly that fast, to be honest. So pursuit is kind of like a little bit difficult. So that had, oh, I didn't even see how many pops that had. We'll redo that. I apologize. This is just to help protection path. So, I apologize about that. We know it can pop it. I just didn't see how many. So I'm sorry. So the pops, 55,000. Oh, that's the plane. Next up, we have the support Chinook and special operations. Operations, right? Yeah. So now this tower I used to use a lot. I used to just use the support Chinook for the ability. I never really went this second upgrade, and then I realized how I just really think it was good. It drops the sniper and stuff, and I think you used to be able to like pick up like a tower and like that would shoot too, but I don't think they do that anymore, which kind of sucks. I mean, it's kind of good, but honestly, if you're just starting, going for that is a pretty good route because it gives you lives and money. On the 4th tier upgrade, and it's also cheap and affordable. But honestly, the top path is better than this so far. Because, yeah. I don't edit, but always try to get the pursuit at least. Just because otherwise it's kind of annoying, like having it to follow around your mouse. If you don't get pursuit, like say follow mouse. It's kind of boring. It's kind of like you literally have to just kind of follow the balloon and stuff. But yeah, so pursuit's better, especially if you're trying to upgrade it and then go into the thing. So yeah. Oh, we want to sell that. Wait 1 second. Oh no, we'll check that out. I was just wondering if the engineer's sentry guns there. So honestly, what we should probably do, I feel like, would probably be best, because this mortar monkey, honestly, you would want to go Bernie stuff anytime, because one, it does damage over time. So I think, well, where's the bad balloon gonna come? It's coming from that way, so honestly, we'll give it the benefit of the doubt because it only has a certain amount of range. We'll even move it again. We'll kind of follow it. Now this you wouldn't normally do. This is why this tower is good in some ways, but also it's not that good. Because it does do fire damage over time, but that's because of the Bernie stuff. So honestly, going for this, it's better for with tons of smaller balloons. Not big balloons. Watch. Ready? Let's say we do... We'll set the target to right here. Okay, and now we'll send in just... Let's say just a bunch of... We'll just send in 100 red balloons. I think it even gets popped. Yeah, see how big that radius is because of the burn. Well, that's because of the biggest one. Blue balloons. It struggles a bit more, but it's still gonna manage, I believe. Green balloons. See how it does much better against smaller balloons? Yellow balloons? Wait, actually, this might actually be too fast. Maybe not. Pink balloons. Black balloons? Purple balloons. So it looks like it does pretty good against all types of balloons. All small types of balloons. White balloons. I'm trying to just find where it's like weak points. But it seems to do pretty good. Lead balloons. I think it can pop them. Yeah, it can. Oh my gosh. This is 100 of them too. This is not something you normally see in the regular game, like 100 of these, I don't think. Rainbow balloons. Are you just gonna lose yet? I mean, seriously. This is insane. Ceramics. Ceramics I might have a problem with. Or not. So it looks like all types of balloons except for, let me guess, Moabs it's gonna have a problem with. Yep. Moabs seem to be the problem. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh my. It just popped 100 Moabs. I'm just trying to find its weak spot. Like, this thing's pretty powerful. Never mind what I said about this. This tower is really good if you have basically anything it looks like besides a bad balloon. So, 89, but that's because we put 140. Never mind. Honestly, good tower, cheap. Especially with burning stuff, especially since the new update, since they made it better. So I would also, I used to go this path, to be honest, but because it's just so fast shooting, but I actually used to go the top route. I feel like it's better to go this route. Next, so we'll send a bad balloon. I'm not really, oh, no. One bad balloon. Now that's the only problem with this thing, is that it kind of doesn't have mortars, only can shoot at one spot. They don't have, like how other towers do, follow the planes. They have one specific target. I just want to know if it's going to be able to do any damage. Oh, we'll use its ability. Overall, only 4, okay. Let's see against... We'll send like 100 red balloons. So honestly, it's pretty good against smaller balloons, but Moab class balloons it struggles with. And finally, the final upgrade. I don't normally go this way, so I don't know. I don't think I've ever used this way, so I don't really know what way is better. I think honestly we should put this here. It creates a wall of fire. Oh, so let's send a bad balloon. Oh, why do I keep doing that, to be honest? Hey, that is a big cannon, though, to be honest. Like, that's bigger than the rest. No, let's send it this way, because I feel like this is the shorter path. Or maybe they're the same length, I can't tell. Now, depending on the type of map, too, if there's more, like, circles and stuff, these mortars would probably do better. Same thing with, like, the boomerang monkeys, I feel like. Oh, this did damage. None of the other things did damage to the balloon. So, honestly, I feel like if this had more time and it was a longer map, this could probably do better. And also, so next up we have the Wizard Monkey, one of my favorite towers. Well, I think it's probably my favorite, but that and the Vengeful Sun God. First up, Archmage. So honestly, I think we should probably go for Wall of Fire. I feel like Wall of Fire is probably good for that. So we'll send. No, we don't want it from that way. This guy's the Archmage. So he's more meant, I feel like, for Moab class balloons. Oh my gosh, never mind. So he basically, as you can see, he kind of has the Necromancer, he has hit the Archmage, and he has like the middle class. So he's kind of like a 5/5/5 tower, except for like the Phoenix and other things. And then he starts shooting fire, like, too. That's weird why he only starts shooting fire. But he has a really incredibly long range, I feel like. And his overall pops are 14,000. So he's good against higher class type balloons. Next up, we have the Wishbird Phoenix. Now the only problem with this tower is pretty powerful, but when you go against it and you actually use his ability, it actually decreases half of the power because he doesn't have he turns into the Phoenix. So he kind of loses half of that. So and plus he's very expensive too. I mean, he can pop pretty well, but look at this. He loses half the thing, which gives balloons time, higher class balloons time. So by the time he gets back, it permanently loses all half of that. But the Phoenix does do a lot of the damage for him, I feel like. And the reason the Phoenix is once again so big is because so he pops it, but then it goes off screen and we start losing lives. So overall, this tower, only 23,000, so not even as much as the other one, I don't think. Next up, Necromancer. And I would go Wall of Fire for this. So now this one, I don't know if it instantly starts popping, giving off things, or if it needs smaller balloons. But this also will permanently reveal camo balloons. How much money do we get? 9, 3, 3. Only 1 million, right? That's only 1 million. 3. Oh no, that's about 19 million, it looks like. And that's where he goes, that's where it's bad, because if he has tons of smaller balloons, okay, then he can get the better, parts of the balloons. So I normally use him because when there's lots of balloons in the regular thing, he's pretty good. Even though, and he's affordable and cheap. So for early game, especially if you're struggling with like chimps mode or something, I would try to maybe get him because he at least a shimmer, because that can permanently reveal things. Next up, now I feel like for this guy, this is going to be the Sun Temple. So what do we do? So honestly, in order to get this guy's full potential, you really need, you would need the different upgrade paths, but this guy's obviously gonna like crush the bad balloon. So we'll give him like, we'll make sure he has his best, I guess. We'll make sure he's at his best like everyone else. So so in order to get him, you want to at least get, you want 50,000 at least in each upgrade path. So obviously we're gonna do this. And I would also give him permanent brew too. That's not permanent brew, I'm dumb. Oh my gosh, I'm actually inside of him. Can I? And now, that's the only problem with this guy, I feel like, is you can't, I don't know, he's very expensive. And if you want to make the Vengeful Sun God Temple, that's even more expensive. That's the one problem with this tower, I feel like. How expensive he is. But if he wasn't that expensive, then I don't think I think that would be way too overpowered. I would actually that, so now the Super Monkeys are probably one of the most powerful towers, to be honest. This guy doesn't have the thing yet? Why not? Hang on. There we go. Now I will show you against the bad balloon. These are the planes attacking. He hasn't attacked yet. Still hasn't attacked yet. Now he attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. How does he do against 100? I wonder. I actually do wonder. These are all bad balloons, by the way. He just popped 100 bad balloons. What if I do a 200? 1, 2. Let's see. This is 200 bad balloons. I really wouldn't know this guy's full potential. This isn't even the Vengeful Sun God Temple. So the Vengeful Sun God Temple is probably I'm just putting in a number. I don't know if this is true. Probably 2 times more stronger than him. So yeah. This isn't allowed. Why is this allowed? His face is gone though, because of the big balloons. He might actually do this, to be honest. This is 200 bad balloons. But this is like him fully maxed out. He just popped 200. Okay. How many pops does this guy have? He has what? I don't think this is fair. But okay. Next up. Sectaire. And you want to go... I normally go Plasma... You probably want to go Plasma Blast and then just have Village. Honestly, oh, we're about to find out what is better. Tech Terror? Oh, nope, I messed up. Oh my gosh, that guy already has a lot of power. We only want, boom, 1 bad balloon. We'll give him his ability, don't worry. He might actually, by the way, he also has like 2 guns too, so his arms can actually like, spread out. See, look at. See, like he can move his different. 52,000. Okay, I was not expecting that. And finally, probably my favorite tower game, Batman, or actually it's Legend of the Night, to be honest. Nope. Okay, let's see. That's a lot of towers, I meant. Like, that's almost instant. Oh my god. And that's not even counting his passive ability. He already beat, the Tech Terror, because the Tech Terror even let things through. 1, 2. And now the thing is he also has the passive ability, which is Black Hole, which is open for, I think, 7.5 seconds, and then on cooldown for, like, 2 minutes. And, he's gonna pop that. And he hasn't even had as much time to do as much damage to the other one as before. But because all of this line, that even if the balloon was down here, it would still be doing damage. Look at that. Plus he gets knocked down. I don't even know what to say. Legend of the Night wins, I guess. Next up, we have Grandmaster Ninja. And normally I would go Seeking Shuriken and Caltrops. So, let's see. How does he do? This guy's in a good early game tower. How are we doing on those? So we've gone through primary, military, and some magic. How long have we been recording? It's been an hour. We still got a bit to go, I think. So... and that's when he falls short. Oh, he got a little bit of damage. And overall, his pops were only 5,000. Next up, these caltrops need to disappear. What does a star do? Do you guys know what the star does? I don't. Anyways, next up we have, I think this is like the, yeah. And then I would normally go this. So this is Grand Saboteur. Ability duration is longer. Oh, they spawn with less health. So I want to wait for all these to disappear. So he has an ability. These all gone yet? Come on, hurry up and disappear. Okay, nope, we don't want it coming from there. Next up. Honestly, I think when the ability's going, they spawn with less health, right? Yup. See, they spawn with half health. So that's pretty powerful, that all balloons spawn with less. Wait, if it's a red balloon during the ability, wouldn't that just be... I feel like that would just mean... Is this a ninja type map? I feel like this is the ninja type map. This looks like it is. How many pops? Oh, he's floating on water. 10,000. That's already better than Grandmaster Ninja. Okay, so now I want to test this. Okay, since we're doing this in sandbox, I want to see what happens. Do red balloons even spawn? How do red balloons go on at half health? I don't understand how they would go on half health, to be honest. Okay. 10,000-ish. Okay. Next up, we have this guy. Now, actually, something you guys probably didn't know. If we spawned a Moab... No, it's actually going to go here. So now, he actually can throw down the bomb and still do the damage. But now, the only problem is he doesn't get that original damage type. Oh, I was like, what's putting down caltrops? I forgot this guy also has caltrops. So now we're going to test him against the bad balloon. And we're going to give him, like, the full amount of, like, damage or whatever that he can do. So he has those sticky bombs, plus he still is he does tons of damage with his caltrops and stuff. So he's probably, oh, he might actually be better. Did that just re-heal? Is that just me, or did that look like that just re-healed? That's insane. When those go off, they're prime bombs. When these go off, that's insane. Any Moab class. So, how many pops does he have? 34,000. So, probably the best. Wait, let's double check. So, oh, he got this around the same amount of pops as how much he costs. So now we gotta wait for all these to spawn. Next up, the Alchemist is a support tower, plus he's also an attack tower. So, first off, we have Permanent Brew. Permanent Brew, just always go for that, to be honest, if you want a good support thing. I'm not going to go through Permanent Brew because then it's not really testing him as a tower. Actually, okay, I'll go Permanent Brew, to be honest, okay? We'll just see what happens against a bad balloon. Okay, because he can still technically attack. He's Permanent Brewing the bad balloon, I think. He's making the bad balloon stronger, he's turning the sides. He's not going to do that well with, we'll even give him faster throwing, and it's not going to do anything. This was a mistake. Okay. Now we'll really start. So, this actually requires, there we go. Next up, we have Total Transformation. So, let me double check what this is. Transforms 5 monkeys into near, okay. So, we're gonna give him that buff, okay? We're just gonna put 5 dart monkeys. Actually, no, because we didn't do that for plasma, so we're not gonna do that. Bad balloon. Nope, not from there. We want it from here. Nope, that didn't spawn. Next up, boom. How you do? What do you put on it? We'll even do that. There we go. He doesn't have the laser eyes? I thought he gets the laser or heat vision or whatever it's called. It looks like it's coming from his, like, stomach or something. I don't even know how much damage he's done yet. 4,000. He literally just loses the lab coat, I feel like that's it. So 4,000. Obviously it's better than the other thing. Now we have probably like one of the strongest late game, early game towers. This is the Blue Master Alchemist. This guy can turn anything to red balloon. Let's send a bad balloon at him. Ready? Oh, come on, turn a bad balloon into it. Come on, you got this. It takes a bit for him to do it, I think. Why is it taking so long for him to do that? Why does this take so long? Dude, just... hang on. Come on, just turn it to a red balloon. He's done it before against a bad balloon. Maybe he can't. Maybe it's not a bad balloon? Maybe I'm doubting myself? I don't know. I want to show you guys. This guy's pretty powerful. If you guys have used him before, I would definitely recommend it. He's affordable too. So we'll even send him. Come on, do it. ZOMG. Nope. Wait, does he throw that from across? Wait. He can do it from across the map? Pop it. Just pop it. He does have problems popping red balloons, though. I think. I swear before. So why now? But he can't do it to a bad balloon, it looks like. Wait, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know how many I just said, but he's gonna turn every single thing. Where'd they go? Plus, he gets all those pops. Oh, go for this guy. If you want a good attacking tower that can really help, if you're like in trouble or something, go for him. Next up, we have Drew. Top route, Drew to the Storm. Or Superstorm, sorry. Why did I say Drew to the Storm? Let's see. So this guy's actually gonna... Oh, I don't think bad balloons can be pushed back, to be honest. So I don't think that this is gonna give him his full potential. Yeah, this is not gonna give him his full potential. So, how many pops did you get? That's not... okay. So, we'll send in... This is gonna... send in that MOA, but we don't want that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give it the benefit of the doubt, and we're gonna just send in 100 red balloons. We're gonna see how powerful this guy can be. Oh, we're gonna give him 2. That was my fault. Let's put him like right here. And then we're actually gonna move this. This is insane how big this is, to be honest. We're gonna do the 100. Oh. We're gonna give him the true. We're gonna give him a benefit of the doubt because his tower is much more for. Oh. We're not gonna give him that. We're just gonna do the top route. I never really use this, but I think I might start using this. So he pushes them back plus pops them. That's insane. Green balloons. This is good for smaller type balloons. I think even Moabs, to be honest. Yellow balloons. This is just like Quincy when he says nothing gets past my bow except nothing gets past my tornado. I'm probably the only one that's smiling about that. So yeah, I'm actually gonna work on editing this. I did edit another Bloons 2d6 video, but the file got corrupted. It sucks. I hate when that's happened a couple times to me. It happened with the first draft episode, so now I don't know if I do a second episode or what. Well, I have recorded like 4 episodes, and then I don't know how far this guy can actually go, to be honest. So overall, this tower seems to be pretty powerful. Oh, but then it... Okay. So, we're gonna sell this and sell this. So, next up. For Banana Farm, none of the towers attack. The other 3 do. You're probably like, even the village, but yes, the village does attack. Now, this thing, this is kind of cool. I do like using this because this also drops life and stuff. We'll give this a benefit too. We'll make sure that all the stuff grows and stuff, everything. I think it keeps going too, like past the screen, to where we can't even see it. Everything good? Plus, oh, I apologize for your loss. What? How does that not... Now you gotta wait. So, also you want to go the top route for this, I feel like. Yeah, it's cool because it's gonna grow all along this path. I think it keeps going like off the screen. Boom, boom. Yeah, it has to go off the screen. See, look at it. Still looks like it's growing. We send up, not 100. Not 100. Oop, I meant to hit backspace. 1 bad balloon. I was just gonna do. I don't even know. So it's still taking damage as it goes down. If it was smaller balloons, I think there's also like a thorn thing that also comes up and grounds. If you get to monkey knowledge, these things will actually explode. I do not have that yet. I need to get that as my next monkey knowledge point, I think. See, you can hear it's still taking damage. I feel like the music was like... I'm gonna turn down the music a bit because when I was trying to edit the first time, I felt like I couldn't lower the music and it was really loud for you guys. Like I felt like I was really quiet and I boosted the volume too because I'm not using an actual microphone. So how many pops did this get? 3,000. Now Avatar of Wrath. This thing, I don't think it's gonna do that well. I don't think it's going to do that well against this balloon because it needs, basically, I think it says it here. So, if you go to Avatar of Wrath, the more balloons there are, the more damage it does. So, if there's only 1 bad balloon, it's going to do the least amount of damage possible. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to test this. So, I want to actually try just going like, we're going to do, I think that's the max it can go. Okay, I'm gonna send... I want to see how much damage this does. Why isn't it popping anything? Let's give us a little bit more of that benefit. Plus, it also has, what's the pop list do again? I know if you put like 5... Well, I don't think we're gonna do that, but this is a very good tower to do. We're almost done, too. Pretty soon. Only got a couple more. So we will send a ton of red balloons. And blue balloons. And we will send every type of balloon and just see how well it does. It should do tons of damage. Now, if we send a bad balloon, how is this gonna go? Oh, I made a mistake. The more balloons there are, it should do more damage. Oh my gosh, I've never seen this much balloons. Oh my gosh. There's so much. Attack strong, attack strong. Strong. I want to see if it can pop a bad balloon. I made a mistake. We're gonna send that many of each, okay? But I only want one bad balloon and I want to see what happens. We're gonna make this guy attack strong. So hopefully he attacks the bad balloon. Because there's tons of balloons. Because he should do tons of damage, technically. Oh, he does do tons of damage. That is not a lie. He's about to pop a bad balloon. Why isn't he popping the bad balloon anymore? He has now popped the bad balloon. Oh, it looks like we might be running out. No, he's just popping that much. The more balloons there are, the more damage he does. And the more damage he does means the more balloons he pops. This guy. Okay, to be honest, he's probably the one tower that held up that well. I want to see him go. I want to see if he can pop this many balloons. Okay, and it's just going to be red balloons. He should, in theory, because there's so many balloons, do more damage, meaning therefore he can attack more balloons. And, oh, I didn't mean to go. I meant to go the top route. I apologize. I meant to go the top route. That's the best route for him. I don't mean to go the middle. I want to send more balloons. More balloons. Do more damage. It is lagging. I have made a mistake. Sorry, I just like to fool around a lot. So yeah, go for the Avatar of Wrath, I feel like. Next up, we're gonna do this. And then, since we have that village, it's better to go that. So we're gonna let it, like, build up before we send in any balloons. We'll send in the bad balloon, so we'll adjust this and stuff as this is going. One. It should have a faster reduction, too. Yeah. So hopefully this goes pretty fast. Now, this is only gonna last for one round, too. I think. But these are gonna explode, I believe. How many? Oh, no. We're gonna want this. I didn't realize that they explode already. Oh! That was the fastest time yet. It from the explosion, it already pops the bad balloons from that far. It's gonna already start popping. It already popped it. Look at how fast. Watch. It's even before, because there's so much spikes down. This is the only problem with this, though. It looks powerful and it's good for, like, I didn't realize I don't think I've ever actually used this in a game. I kind of just need these all to explode. So what we're just gonna do is we're just gonna send a ton of red balloons to make these explode. Explode. The red balloons aren't even affecting it. It's just exploding. Next up, we have Carpet of Spikes. These can pop all balloons. Normally, you want to go without. So now, we would have this, and yeah, so basically, it's gonna just eat this all up, and it just keeps putting these down. See how the bad balloon is so much. Oh, it's already popped. This has gone good. It's already not as good as the top pass so far. It might pop it, to be honest. Yeah, it's gonna pop it. There's no way it's not going to. Yeah, it popped it. Oh, it did let some by. And that's where it falls short. It has to, it should all disappear instantly. And then it stops. There you go. You gonna disappear? Are you gonna disappear? Because as soon as I start putting this down, it starts putting down spikes. Anyways. And we're gonna want faster production, even faster production. Now, perma-spikes have a hidden ability. I mean, they're exactly what they sound. They last for over, like, 10 rounds, I think. But they actually can pop multiple Moabs. I don't know how they do against bad balloons, though. Oh, that's... I don't know if we can put it down fast enough. Oh, that's why. Let's just do normal. We'll give it a bit of a boost, because it doesn't have time. I don't think it's gonna lose. It didn't lose. So it popped it. Which means that the perma-spikes are easy, simple, plus they can pop multiple Moabs. Now, how do I get rid of these things? How do I get rid of them? Oh, I know how. All we gotta do is send a bat balloon and DDTs. Eat through it. Eat through them. We are good. Now we can just do this. Next up on our list, we have the village. So this village, obviously, I've been using the homeland defense, but now we have the how I said how it was attack. It can attack. This is powerful. I don't normally use it. I probably should use it more, but we're actually gonna use a village to buff a village. Get it? That did not work. Now it's never, like I said before, none of these towers are ever this big. Except for the Flying Fortress. The Flying Fortress is pretty big. Okay. First up, one bad balloon. I don't know if you can lose from the bad balloon. I think you can pop it. But trust me, he's attacking. He's done damage. We'll give him a little bit of a buff. We'll make him shoot faster. None of the other villages can attack. The only thing I can say is never go the bottom route. The bottom route's so bad. Unless you want to clear up space for your banana farms and go the bottom route. But otherwise, the bottom route is so bad. Honestly. That's the one problem with the villages, is that there's only one attacking version. They're all support, so I don't understand how I'd really be able to. The same thing for Ultra Boost. Ultra Boost is literally probably like the best upgrade to go. But here we go. Oh, the sentries are huge. This is the Sentry Paragon against a bad balloon. These things are very highly unstable, so things might explode, but we should also probably put down a village, because I forgot. And I did this all wrong. No. Okay, so we're gonna put down the village as before. We want the same setup. That way they all get the same fair advantage. Then we want the Sentry Expert, or the Sentry Paragon, my bad. And we'll even give them a larger surface area and deconstruction, because that's probably, I think that's the best upgrade to go. And now, there we go. How does it do? Now these explode, I think, too. Yeah, they explode and then you place the humans down. That's pretty cool, though. I do enjoy this. I remember when I first unlocked this, because I was so confused on what it did, and then I was like, oh my. It's very powerful. Yeah, I think that's what it literally says in the upgrade pack, too. Plus they even have more, like, range. That's where he falls short with only 12,000 pops. He can't pop higher class balloons. Let's see, what's it say about this again? Creates super powerful but highly unstable things. Now we tried the balloon trap. The XXL balloon trap. Now in theory, oh my gosh, there's so many, this is gonna take a bit. They shrink down to their normal size. So now we're trying to, I'm not going to do Ultra Boost because Ultra Boost, it's not really an attack upgrade. We're going to see how powerful this balloon trap really is. No. We want to see, can it defeat a bad balloon? I don't remember. Honestly, I don't know. Nope. I just want to test about how powerful this... No, that's not going to go the right way. There we go. So, I don't know if this eats this. Place down another one. DDT. It's not going to go through. DDT. How many balloons can this fit? This might not actually go through. I'm unsure. Another one. I don't know how many things this can fit. So it can't fit as much as a bad balloon. Is that it? So only one, okay. So the trap's not that powerful. It's making money. Oh yeah, duh. Plus you can't sell it. And I think that's everything. So overall, obviously the best tower is the True Sun God. Hopefully that you found this video helpful. I sure had fun doing it. My voice is hurting. How are we doing? An hour and 38. Now I gotta edit this. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, share. It's been, for those of you who have seen my videos for like years and stuff, you know, I mean, I've done YouTube for probably 3 or 4 years, off and on. But I really do want to try to take this somewhere. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. If you're checking this out, I don't know, just at least give it a chance. I'm still working on doing things. But yeah, make sure to, I guess, tell your friends and stuff. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. It was a bit of a longer video, even for me. I normally do like hour-long videos and stuff that I've recorded. I need to edit and stuff, so that's what I'm gonna start doing. If you guys would like any other games or stuff, let me know. I've done Minecraft. I played a bit of Raft, but like I said before, it got deleted. But yeah, I just hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, it's probably gonna be like another 4 hours or something of me editing. It's usually how it goes. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.